Hello, my wonderful people. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl again, Zini J. So, guys, we're having a family picnic today, and we'll be filming at the same time so far. Balcony. So, we'll be having our first family picnic, and then we'll be discussing our topic for today. If you're ready, come along with me. So, we're all set. And the man, That's it. That's it. That's it. Yay! Sarah? Yes, sir. Welcome to our space. It's still your baby girl, Zini J.
J unscripted.
Coming to you all with another exciting video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Ezine for short, and I have here with me
G-Day.
G-Day, he's the J in the Zini, he's the J. Yeah, we make videos from Alberta, Canada on faith, family, and our life experiences as new immigrants in Canada. We also share useful information that will make settling down easy for newcomers and intending ones. So today we're going to be talking about an interesting topic that is a lot of people have asked us about, and is the proof of funds for skilled immigrants. So before we dive in fully, Jay, just give us an overview of what a proof of fund is.
Well, to start with, she called me Jay for the first time. That was strange, but it's okay.
You have to be innovating stuff
now.
From
Zini J.
You know,
I mean,
he's the J.
Yeah, basically, proof of fund is that amount of money you need to come in with as a new immigrant to Canada to prove that you have what it takes for you to settle down without being a burden to anyone or any family. Now, while getting ready for our own process, we saw the proof of fund. I think ours is about 25,000 or so. Yeah. We felt they were exaggerating, like this is too much and all that. But guys, on getting to Canada, we understood that that was just that would just be enough to start with, because coming in here, especially when you are not sure of getting a job immediately, you need to have enough funds to start your life, right? So can I ask this question? Who needs proof of funds in this whole process? Yeah, you need proof of funds to meet the requirements of the Federal Skilled Worker Program. If you are coming as a Federal Skilled Worker, which is the stream we came with, or if you're coming with Federal Skilled Trades Program. The Trades Program talks about the mechanic, talk about the plumber, the carpenters, the truck drivers and all. So everyone coming from another country to Canada needs a proof of funds.
Are there people that don't need proof of funds?
Yeah. If you're applying for express entry and you live in Canada, we have the people we call Canadian experience class, like people that came in as students or people that came in with job permits. Those ones who don't need proof of funds, because it's expected that they are already working here and they have the funds they need. And secondly, if you're coming in with a job offer, if you have a job offer, you don't need proof of fund because you already have a means of income. So funding yourself wouldn't be a problem. I think that those are the two people that wouldn't need proof of funds.
All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I know there are different amounts for different family size. There are a couple of them, so we're going to put it on the screen. You guys will see it, and also probably on this in the description box. So I wanted to find out something. Can you tell us the different types of proof of funds? if you can tell us the different types, also go ahead and tell us if you can merge these different types. Like if you have this and you have this, or you have monies in different places, like your property and all of those things, can you merge it?
Yeah, I think basically from what I understand from IRCC information about proof of fund, IRCC will not recognize property or equity on property. No, they wouldn't. The kind of things they would recognize would be your bond, your draft, your banker's draft, and deposit in your account, probably your bank account or investment account.
Okay.
The whole idea of proof of fund is they want you to present funds that you can access immediately.
Okay.
Not funds that you have to wait. For example, you have a property in your home country, but the property is not sold.
Okay.
Right? You can't claim that, okay, this property is worth $10 million, whatever amount is worth.
But you can sell it, right?
If you want to come, you can sell it and put the bulk in your account.
Okay.
Now, talking about how to present, because the whole idea of this proof of fund thing is you give a statement of account that shows that you've had that funds in the account for a while, right? Like in our own case, most of our funds crystallized towards the end of the whole process. You know, that moment you heard that, okay, it's about time to present your proof of funds, you start selling this, selling that.
Yes.
And as a result of that, you see, you know, huge amount of money being deposited to your account. So that could raise some flag, right?
Yeah.
Then that's the place of letter of explanation. Now we had to do a letter of explanation telling them that, okay, we've had this money invested in properties, invested in different places, and then now that we've gotten to this point in the process, we needed to sell those properties off to get everything together. Also, you could have probably you have a big uncle or your brother that want to support you, or your sister, or your parents, or your family. You know, someone want to support you with huge amount of money. You can do gift deeds. You can get an affidavit from the court that so person is giving you this amount.
Yeah.
Now the most important phrase in the whole thing is that you are not returning that money. That money is a gift given to you, so it's as good as yours. What you are just doing is declaring the source of the funds.
Yeah.
What IRCC want to know is that money was not borrowed, that it's yours. So if they invite you to come to Canada tomorrow, you can come with our funds.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I also want to add that if you are embarking on this journey, have your proof of fund. You might not have it 100% ready, or you might not have the whole amount ready, but have an account.
Yeah.
To set that up. Just to put it in simple terms, just like he said, that's gift deed.
Yeah.
You can also have your normal account, which is your savings account, and then you can have an investment account that can be treasury bill or any kind of investments. Okay, so in our case, what we did was that when we registered and we started up this process, we opened an investment account. So that investment account, you don't have to put in all the monies in there. Just put in something, maybe just an amount that shows that you're putting in money there, maybe on monthly basis or on daily. Well, I wouldn't say daily basis, or monthly
basis basically.
Yes. You know, so when that date is showing up there that you've been on this investment for a period of time, if there's a huge amount of money deposited in your account, it wouldn't really, you can actually explain that. But when you get a provisional nomination,
it shows that the account has been operating
exactly
for a while.
When you get a provisional nomination and then you go and open an investment account, it starts to ring a bell, right?
Yeah.
So
it shows that it's not like you don't really, have the funds, but you don't want to start answering questions, right?
Yeah, exactly.
As much as possible, avoid possibilities of you being called Can you defend this? Can you explain this?
Exactly.
Mind you, this whole thing has to do with time, and you don't, every second you can save, you just want to save it.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So just to put it in simple terms, you have the gift deed,
Yeah.
you have the investment account, you have
Yeah.
your savings account.
Yeah.
You can, is a sale of property.
Yeah, you sell your property.
When you sell your property, you can transfer.
You put the funds.
So when they see the bulk amount in
then
your
you
account,
support
you
with
can
letter of
support with a
explanation.
letter. Exactly.
And
So,
for example, for families, married couple, both of you can present your account statements. Like, it could be separate, and it could be in a joint account.
okay.
They just want to understand that fund, you can access it.
Yes.
And let me add this: in a situation that we've had cases that families would want the husband to go first,
Yes.
while the other member of the family
Yeah.
stay back. Now, IRCC will still expect you
To cover.
to state a proof of fund that covers
the whole
total
family.
number of your family. For example, say you have a family of 5, you are coming alone. They won't treat you as an individual. They want to be, they want to understand that while you are here, you are comfortably supporting your family at home. So they want to know that that fund is covered. And in that case, your family is back home, you are here in Canada, you can still use your wife accounts, right?
Okay.
Even though she's not coming with you.
Okay.
You just need to prove to them. Basically, at that point, you need to now do a joint account, right?
Yes.
Because that way, there won't be any issue of
Makes
having
it
to
less
explain.
complicated.
So you
Yes.
do a joint account that either of you can access,
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys understand all of this. I personally believe that if you read about it with our little explanation, you would really be able to grasp how to go about this. It's not really as serious. I don't think it's just something that you have to plan. If you're already embarking on this journey, let it be in the plan. All right.
Get all the support you can get.
Yes. And also for proof of funds, you must get official letters. Very important.
States the name of the financial institution,
Exactly.
your account number,
Exactly.
the date you open the account, your closing balance, and if you have any loan, any credit that you are owing in the bank, everything must be stated on the letter.
Exactly. What else do we have about?
For that, I would just sound a note of warning that it is really difficult and almost impossible to submit a fake statement of account. I've heard people saying you can find a way around it. Brethren, you don't want to get to that point in this journey, then because of something that is avoidable, they now tell you that the whole process is cancelled. And if the process is cancelled for such reasons, you may not be able to apply again.
Exactly.
So I know it may be tight for some people, it may be difficult, but man, I would advise that you do the things the right way.
Exactly.
Don't believe anybody promising you any fake account statements. They will call. They will find out.
That's why they take their time to look through. They're not in a hurry. They take their time. Yes.
They've had experiences, so.
Yeah, and there's another mistake that people make. Sometimes they have these monies complete in their account, but they don't do their calculations right. They always want the exact amount or slightly lower. Guys, if it's $1 lower, they will send that document back to you.
Yeah.
I remember you always made sure that after the conversion it would be it was slightly higher than what was required, at least slightly higher.
I think we were not just slightly.
We didn't want to take chances.
We had additional $2,000 on top.
It's safer. It's much more better to be higher.
You heard me well.
than falling short of that amount.
Yeah, because if you had seen our previous videos, you understand that we've come a long way, right? We had spent money. We had expended a lot of funds that you can't even account for. They look like they didn't add to the whole journey eventually, right? So you've been waiting for almost 5 years, spent money and all that, and then you now come to that point because of $500. they now send you back home.
Okay, so after all of this stage and you're ready to get in,
you are invited. You get your PR. The COPR.
And it's time to come here. How much are you required to come in here in cash? How much are you required?
Basically you are expected to come in with some raw cash.
Okay.
Yeah, because you are going to be traveling down. For us, I think our journey was almost 20 hours.
Yes.
And then we needed to stop at France, from France to Montreal to Calgary.
Yeah.
Now, those stops you will at least eat. You're coming with children. You should have some fun, right? So, and from experience, I would advise anyone coming to try and mark up the maximum amount you can come with. The maximum is $10,000. So I would advise you come up with something huge. My reason being that, you know, from experience, the immigration officers at the airport, they will ask you, how much are you coming with?
Yeah.
And then the moment you tell them you are with, say, like 9,000 or 9,500, that already shows that, okay, you have the money, right? You don't want to get there and say I have 2,000
cash.
At that point, they will ask you, so how much do you have into that? And then you start telling them I have 25,000 and all that, and then they may ask you, they will definitely ask you, can we see the proof, right? So in our own case, we just we just told them we had 9,000. I think it was remaining 9,800. Oh, good. You guys can.
You can go.
They just pass us. So
you know,
that's heads up for someone.
Yeah.
When you're coming, please come with cash. Come with like 10K. The maximum you can bring is 10K.
Yeah.
The moment it exceeds 10K, you have to declare it.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's a long process, so there is no point. Just stay within 9.5 and 10K. It's good, you know. And if you have checks on you, you have your overdraft bank. I keep saying overdraft. You have your bank drafts and whatever you have, like those you know, it's almost equivalent to cash, right? You need to declare those too. Yeah. So basically that's all.
That's basically what proof of fund is. Really, I know it bothers a lot of people, but it's really nothing that should bother us, right? So it's basically what it is.
And like we said in the beginning, you see, we felt like it was too much. Why would they be asking for this kind of money? Well, guys, let me tell you the truth. When we got here, before we arrived in the city where we stay now, we had already sent in $3,000 for accommodation. Our rent was 1,500, and then you needed to drop the equivalent of the rent as your deposit.
Yes.
So 3,000 is already gone, and then you now start thinking of your furniture. You start thinking of. Eventually, you find out that money is not too much.
It's not.
And you're coming to a country that nobody is keeping any job for you.
Exactly.
We were so blessed. Within a month, we got employed.
Yeah.
But we have people that get to this country the first 2-3 months, no
job.
Not necessarily because the job is not there, but it's not the kind of job they want. And some people are really very strong. We were not that strong. We just started where we found something and we just had to start something. I've seen people that would come and wait 3 months, 4 months, even 5 months.
Yeah.
Someone waited for, a friend was gisting me, waited for 6 months.
Wow.
And then he discovered that the proof of fund he brought had finished.
Wow.
He rushed to take job. He rushed to take a job at Best Buy. You know, the guy was now ready for anything. But unfortunately, he had finished all the money he came with. He was waiting for that big professional job.
This is what
eventually.
I
was doing in Nigeria. I can't do anything less.
Yeah,
my
they will
brother,
come
my
eventually,
sister.
But you have to work first. You have to get that Canadian experience.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so I think we've come to the end of this video, guys.
Guys, thank you.
It's always a pleasure just making these videos for you guys.
Yeah.
Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't. Encourage us by subscribing and try to like the videos. Please just tap on the like.
I mean, the videos are likeable.
Yeah.
If you can watch, you can like.
Okay, so like our videos, comment. We always like to go to the comment section.
You know,
and
we got some response from our
from our previous video. Yes,
we had people asking for more stuff about the occupation in Canada, in the mine in Canada. So we're going to do something about that.
Yeah, coming soon.
We
coming
appreciate
soon, guys.
the feedback.
Yeah, we appreciate the feedback. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay, so we've come to the end. You all have a great time. Bye. Love you.
Yeah.
This is New Immigrants in Canada. We also share useful information that would make settling down easy for newcomers and intending ones. Why are you acting like this now?
You don't want to be under the pressure of having to.
Oh my God! So I had this. No way! Let's start from the beginning. What just happened?